Hi, everybody. Hey, Brooklyn.
Hey,
Happy Memorial Day.
I
Yeah.
know already.
You're going to be hearing like gunshots and fireworks on this end. So it's just like
I,
a regular night at the Yates house. So
that would scare the shit out of
if
me.
you hear anything weird happening, it just another night here at Shea Yates. Exciting here being the first night of season. It's like insane.
When you
Uh,
first clicked on, I heard a boom. I thought it was a gunshot.
well, could be. It's a roll of dice here at Seaside. But no, it's the first day and it's crazy. There's everybody's here. It goes from like
people
goes from like 500 to 50,000 like overnight.
Wow.
I'm surprised the internet's working, to be honest with you,
Wow.
because the phones are barely texting. Everything's overloaded, but whatever.
4th of July must be a trip.
Big week for you. I heard local YouTube person of the week, Brooklyn girl, got a live named after her in her honor and everything. Must have been just a busy week for you. How are you holding up with all this
I had
newfound
no
fame
idea.
that you're getting? Are there people outside Dunkin' Donuts waiting to take pictures and ask questions yet?
No.
No,
No.
not quite, not that level yet.
Coffee yet?
I don't really listen to any other YouTube channels, but thank you.
Of course, because everybody should just be listening to this one and this one only. Because who has that type of time on their hands?
Thank you.
With that all being said, maybe we'll circle back to that in a bit. Anything else? I know everyone's like, "Where's John's response?" And the truth hurts. And like whatever. Oh, hey, Julie. Oh, I didn't say hi to everybody.
Yeah.
Where are my manners? When will G8 speak? Hey, Teresa, Wrinkles, Ruth Ann, Barbie, Donnell, Melby, Sheila, Paula, Roxanne, Perfectly, Franca, Melby again. Teresa, I probably said hi already. I think I did, but hi again. Let's see, and I'm going like super fast where I miss. Hey, Lisa G. I know, Brooklyn.
I do.
Proper.
I do ignore it. Thank you guys.
I don't know. I'm just going all sorts of fast now. Terry talks. My Ms. Optimistic. Susie
So much
B.
so that I barely know what he's talking about.
Well, listen, when we have like celebrities here, we have to call them out. And just you blossom so fast.
Do you want to say what you was just saying, or do you want to talk about the show first?
Yeah, we'll get back to that in a second, because there's not really much to get back to. But
I don't even know. Okay.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah. Well, basically, we're here to talk about Teresa's over the top hideous wedding and everyone's thoughts about it, because that was on Tuesday night over there for Real Housewives of New Jersey. The Teresa special, huh?
Her hair.
Well, we'll get there. That deserves a whole show on its own.
It does.
But I don't know. I thought her wedding was just. I mean, like, okay, the titty tassels, like, I'm just gonna jump like head first. Like, okay, that part of the wedding, like, and you're all about like Italians and loyal. If my Italian family walked into whatever that was, they would walk right out.
Okay, so listen, guys. I had a big wedding. I had 320 people. I was 21 years old. I had the full cocktail hour with the lobster.
You get the Venetian hour?
The full Viennese hour with breakfast. They were making crepes, the big cake that's on fire, the filet with flambé, whatever. You name it, I had it. I had people coming from Italy. It was a spectacle and a half. And it still wasn't anything like that.
You do have a burlesque show and tassels ablazing.
That wouldn't have went over well in my family.
I couldn't see it going well in mine.
Cody? We spent a fortune. I was a baby. Do you think I would ever do that again? No.
I mean, Cody's a non-Italian. How, when you're non-Italian, would that wedding go over?
No.
Okay, listen. My husband is a non-Italian, and well, now he thinks but his family that came from like North Carolina, they were like jaws dropped. They're like, what is this? They were wearing like Gap skirts at my wedding, and my family were in like sequin $5,000 gowns, and they literally were like, what is going on, you know? But listen, that's how we do, right? I would never do it again. And that's what got me with this episode, because I was 21, right? I did it. I was young. That's what they told me how to do, whatever. But this woman had that big wedding, was married for 15, 20 years, went to jail, lost all her money. Did you really need
Well,
this
I don't know. I would
spectacle?
say she lost all her money, but
Okay, okay. Not all, but she lost a hell of a lot.
right.
Did you really need this? You are 50 years old. Get married in a sundress on the beach. This was absurd.
Hey, Steven. Yeah, like Is
that your brother, Steven?
Yes.
Oh, hi, John's brother.
Yeah, I
Right?
don't know.
Like,
I hate to
yeah,
jump right into
some
the middle,
gossips.
the meat and potatoes of the episode, but like I couldn't wait to open my mouth about like even like Frank and Tanya was like, huh? They're like, where
what?
are we? Like,
Yeah.
this is for like the children? Just, the locals are back. Sorry.
Ridiculous. Like, for what? For a show? Like, what are you doing this for? I don't know. And that veil with the sempre insieme.
Oh, that was too much.
Which, guys, that just means like always together. Sempre insieme. Which is so tacky. And she literally copied the Kardashians because they got married in June. She saw it. She had it made for her August wedding.
I mean, the hair was too, I mean, everything was too much, but we'll break it down.
1,500 Barbie pins.
And all, it took her, so, oh, this is all made for me. It's like, and like, they're all proud of it, but okay. The rehearsal dinner, you have Gia with this meeting with Dolores and Jennifer about Joe, and it kind of flops and fizzles a little bit. Like, I mean, I guess that's going to be the main thing since he's not there.
Gia's got a mouth on her this year, huh?
He does.
She's like this, right? She's like, look, let me do it. She's like, so like, that was it. And like, I'm done. And my
you totally like burned that bridge, bro. Like
we're done, and that's the end of it. Oh, we're done.
Like, I'm still from New Jersey, so I don't know why I'm talking like this.
As a lawyer, she's gonna be like,
Tia Joe, like, I don't know, but like, you're out of the family.
So I'm going to Rutgers, and I'm gonna be like, judge, like, that's just definitely not guilty.
Tio Joe and Zia Melissa, you're just a her, okay? You're just like a dirty hooer.
I can't.
And whatever, okay? Zia Melissa, like, you're all dead to us now. But whatever, But then, to me, it felt like staging, because then who asked who asked the next question is, Teresa's makeup stylist, like, with the mask on.
Obviously, we know Priscilla, right? And we know that Priscilla was told to bring up Joe. You know what I'm saying? Like, say
it was
something.
So clear.
Like,
the first thing out of her mouth.
Your brother?
She goes, oh, hey, you look great. Oh, my God, you're the best bride I ever had. By the way, where's your brother?
And
I don't see him anywhere.
They had those things on their faces.
Why isn't your only brother here? The nerve of this man. Like, do my hair, bitch, and make me pretty. Like, really?
How fake would it have been for Melissa and Joe to go to that wedding? It wasn't the right thing to do. They're done. They are all done. Like, Louis is strange. Like, he is weird. I mean, I can't wait to the reunion, because even Frank Catania is going to confront him at the reunion. So it's going to go down. Andy Cohen said yesterday that this reunion is like no other. And it's more of like going after Louis, and a lot of proof and a lot of facts. And it's legal, very legal. And Teresa's going to tell Melissa that she knows that Melissa called the FBI and she spoke to the FBI, which she didn't. How would she speak? FBI? Like, can you tell me?
Here's my certificate of authenticity.
Like, can you tell me what happened? No, she didn't. No.
Oh, bless her heart, Teresa. I don't know. It was just. It just
Yeah.
seemed like it was. Make sure you ask about Joe every 5 minutes to see. It was when the makeup artist was like, oh, "Where's your brother?" I'm like, "Okay, enough." Like,
And then Gabriella, who never talks, she sheds one tear, and Melania, why is Gabriella crying? Why is she
and
crying?
Melania was like, "Waking up in the morning, Gabriella's crying, feeling so sad."
Or how about when they staged the scene for Jennifer to go in and give her that thing? Teresa knew she was making that. You could tell on her face. So her brother, they're jewelers. So she said, Teresa, I'll make you a thing. You think Teresa waited to the morning of her wedding to have a picture of her mom and dad for her bouquet? Who believes that? Come on. She was
Especially
never,
how detailed this wedding was.
she was never getting married without that picture of her parents on the bouquet. Jen obviously told her, I'll have my brother make it for you. So she knew Jen was coming to give it to her, which is why she wasn't so surprised. And then they bring up the brother because they had to shoot a scene because they're paying her for her wedding. That's, you know what I'm saying?
By the way, could you tell like that whenever like Louis's father talked, like Louis looked like he just did like a whole rail. Like he did not like was anybody picking up that vibe that he did not like his father and he did not want him speaking?
I don't know that he doesn't like his father. I think him and his father are tight, and I think that
Well,
his
didn't he
father
say like his dad was an alcoholic or something like that?
was, but
Yes.
they have a really good relationship apparently now. And I have to say, I think he was more worried about what his dad was going to say because he's like a loose cannon. I heard a little bit,
But the dad speech was like a little off when the dad in his speech, like, when I go off to that big casino in the sky, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Like, like that's weird to say, like in a wedding toast, your son's second marriage or 15th. I don't know.
Let me tell you, his brother looks just like him, but like 10 years older and really weathered.
But yeah. But Louis is like the younger one. Figure that one out, right?
Yeah.
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 Right?
Yeah.
No, Louis is the older one.
No, his brother's older.
I think Louis is older. I think he's the younger brother.
It's his older. It's his older brother, Dave. I know my shit.
Okay, because I'm like, wow, I don't think so. He's had a hard life.
Listen, I'm not. I'm not a beauty queen,
all right,
obviously,
so,
but that makeup and hair was horrendous.
But wait, what about like Louis' groomsmen? Didn't it look like he bought them from like an adult men's clothing catalog? Like I don't know, an adult men's store. Like Dave, like maybe like David's Bridal. Like, okay, so his two sons get that, and his brother sure, and his dad okay. But like those four, and these are my two like bosses. These are two like college buddies, and these are two chaps over that I used to play rugby over when I lived abroad. Like they were all kind of like chiseled and like good looking.
Yeah, I mean, I think they were going for the perfect look. Do you know what I mean?
All this thought into and then he goes, and then there's Bill Aiden, who I just met, but we're going places, and I want him to, stand up next to me. I don't know. Men's Warehouse, yes, Andy, thank you. Men's Warehouse commercial, just like a bunch of men, about to like eat wings for a fake Super Bowl party that they're about to eat in their men's warehouse, like blazers and like casual denim and like a wing.
I was shocked that Priscilla wasn't in the wedding. They're like best friends.
Who's Priscilla?
Her makeup artist. They've been best friends.
What about the girl that sent the text in the beginning that was like, friends with Angie? She was friends with like Teresa's dad. I guess they were in the same hospital.
That was someone who helped take care of Teresa's dad, and they were very close, and they had a
Why
bond.
wasn't she there?
Huh?
Why wasn't she there? I mean, she sent her a very beautiful text.
You know what? They didn't give the backstory, but it was obviously a special person in her life.
I would expect Teresa to say, like, I'm so upset she can't come today because,
No, but they didn't say. Maybe she was there. It was just a text that you sent early in the morning on the day of your wedding.
No, I get the vibe that she wasn't there, but you're right. Maybe she was there. And speaking of not being there, Dina, I hate to go back to her, but she was like, I can't go to the wedding. I'll get filmed. Like, bitch, like looking at the footage of that.
But I told you a couple weeks ago, she did an interview, which she never does. And she said that going to Jersey for the engagement party triggered her so bad, and she told Teresa, I can't do this again. Like, you're 50 years old. Going to a state triggers you. You're so namaste. You live with crystals and cats, and like, come on. Going to a state triggers you.
Yeah, no one's buying that. Unless you like love Teresa.
She's so zen and
Danielle.
namaste and all this bullshit, and yet she's triggered by everything.
All right, let's talk about the guest list of Bravo celebrities that were there. So I got Dorinda Medley. Kenya didn't go for like the wedding, mind you. She went for the reception. She goes, bitches, I am not sitting outside in this heat, 93 degrees outside. I'm gonna hit the reception up like a true diva. Ashley from Potomac. I didn't get that. I know why, Dorinda and Kenya, because of Girls Trip.
Well, you know what? Listen, these people are coworkers. They see each other at events. Some people you click with more than others. Teresa could have seen her and just clicked with her, and it is what it is. But it is a weird mix-up, isn't it? And then Ramona, we know what went on there. She gave up the invitation and then whatever. But recently, Ramona said some bad things about Teresa. Did you hear that?
Oh, Ramona don't care. I mean, Ramona had doxed her whole wedding.
Yeah, but it was pretty awesome.
So
I'm not sure what happened, but Ramona came out and said some things about Teresa being. So get this, you're gonna love this, right? Pot calling the kettle black. Ramona says last week that Teresa has a huge head and she's let the fame get to her.
Well, that's clear.
But John, Ramona. Coming from Ramona?
I mean, Ramona was always like in Ramona's world, though. You know what I mean? Ramona's always like kind of marched to the beat of her own drummer. It was always in Ramona's head, despite her being, on the Housewives for forever. But with Teresa, it wasn't her show in the beginning. It was really Caroline and Jacqueline's. And
I'm just surprised that she had the balls to make a statement like that. I guess the wedding situation made them break,
But I don't know. I would just laugh. All right, so she got that girl Chanel from Dubai, whatever. Like Cynthia was there, Girls Trip, okay, whatever. Alexia from Miami, okay, whatever. I don't know. I felt like why wasn't Andy there? What was Andy calling?
Well, I saw the first 5 minutes of the reunion, and he said, "I still owe you a gift. Sorry." Andy doesn't go to weddings. I've heard him say that. He just doesn't feel like it's the right thing to do, so he doesn't. John, do you see this comment in the chat? Joseph DeAngelis.
All right, that's what Cody was just asking me about. Like, so this seems to be. That's why he showed me, and I'm like, I don't know when he listen. All the family out of the woodwork, all of a sudden, when it rains, it pours. Family. No, I don't know.
Well, listen, who is this Joseph DeAngelis? Who are you?
You're asking the wrong guy. You would actually want to ask Steven or my sister on that side of my family, if that's really true.
Wow. I love it. This is great.
But yeah, that's what Cody was like. I don't know. I'm like, that's how I was like.
No, listen, I told you your life is going up and out from here. You don't know.
Is cousin Oprah gonna be in the chat soon? Because I would really.
Cousin Oprah, where are you?
Hi.
Excuse me, she's my cousin, not yours.
Is Aunt J.K. Rowling gonna pop up soon? Because wouldn't mind seeing her.
That's great.
All right, so I am Harry Potter, like what she based her whole Wizarding World off of, and it's a true story. So, where were we? I don't know. Cousin Joseph, Auntie Oprah, Aunt JK.
Yeah, Rosanna. Rosanna, I'm with you. She never intended to invite Melissa's family. And then you know what that is?
No.
Skeevil. We call it skeevil, okay? That's disgusting because if I had Mother's Day in my backyard, all right? I had my mother-in-law, my brother-in-laws, my mom, and you know what I did? I invited my sister-in-law's mother because that's the right thing to do, right? So they came and Imagine if I was getting married. If I didn't invite my sister-in-law's mother.
I mean, Teresa already said, like, no, it was meant that it wasn't a mistake that Melissa's family wasn't, uninvited. It was, deliberate. So, I mean, where's Kathy and Rosie? I mean, all she cares about is a family that she doesn't have. Well, those are all your real blood there, first and brother, cousins, and whatever. And
oh, John, your stepbrother said it's Uncle Leo's son. Just confirmed. See, it's a real cousin.
Seriously?
Yeah. Are you not looking at the chat?
I didn't even know Uncle Leo had children. Like,
well, there you go.
I haven't seen Uncle
guys,
Leo.
These lives are getting more and more interesting. I would not miss it for the world.
My God. Wait, so if you're Uncle Leo's son.
Just confirmed, right, Drazo? Okay.
That would make you
That's your first cousin?
First cousin, yeah.
See, John does have family, guys.
Wild. Sorry, it's now we're in season now too, so that's another layer of fun. All right, so woohoo! I think I should ring a bell. There we go. Family super chat cousin alert. I just gained a cousin.
Guys, I was just telling you.
There really is someone who I am blood first cousin blood related.
Oh, hallelujah.
Ain't that some shit?
Hey, to all the ladies in the chat, side note, question, because sometimes we just chat and in this forum too, right? I was just telling John, have any of you taken your kids to an adventure park recently? You need to take a second mortgage to take your kids to a theme park.
And it's not even like a theme park. Okay, so in Long Island, we're talking about Adventureland. It's like a children's, like...
It's in Farmingdale. It's like, it's cute.
It's not a theme park.
It's cute, but there's nothing spectacular about it.
I just told John, I bought 4 tickets for tomorrow night to Adventureland, right? 4 tickets just to walk in, not for anything else. $200. I didn't even get there yet. Can you imagine how much it's going to cost? Who's going to want a chicken nugget? Who's going to want a bracelet? I got to take a mortgage out.
The like the food stand at Adventureland is no bueno, like at all. Like they give you your hot dog, your hamburger, or like your chicken sandwich. And
no, Drazo, try $50 a person. So it's $50 for a kid, $45.99 plus tax, $35.99 for an adult, and that's just to walk in. Okay. Insane. I'm going to take out a line of credit to go to Adventureland tomorrow.
That sucks.
Can't keep up in Long Island. Let me tell you, we just work our little asses off to go to theme parks.
It's not a theme park.
Well, whatever.
It's like a children's uppity, like, I don't know. There's like the pirate ship there. That's like an adult ride.
I don't know. All I know
roller coaster that does like one little itty bitty drop.
I don't know, but wherever you guys live in the country, stay there and don't come to Long Island. That's all I'm going to tell you, because you need to draw your blood once a week to live here. Like, you have no idea.
Amen, sister. That's why I don't live there anymore.
Even Jersey is bad.
Okay, so. Okay, so clearly Teresa's hair was a surprise to every fucking person there. Hey, Sophie. Every person there was shocked at...
I'm actually confused about it because... So one of her best friends... So she's best friends with her hairdresser and her makeup artist. Like, her hairdresser just had a baby. She was like the first one at the hospital to see the baby. Unlike her nephew, apparently. So they said that her hair was 10 grand. So I'm like, you paid, your best friend didn't do your hair for free at your wedding. But then I'm thinking maybe the extensions were 10 grand.
Maybe that's the family discount. Well, those extensions, I'm sure, was what she was talking about.
1,500 Barbie pins. She literally got married like she was 24 years old.
Even Jennifer, and I thought this was Jennifer's idea because Jennifer's over the top and gaudy. Let's face it.
Jennifer's like a Guidette.
And Jennifer, when she saw the hair, she's like, "Oh my!" And Teresa's like, "You say something?" She goes, "Oh my God, no, you nailed it!" Like Jennifer's trying to
nailed it. You did great. Looks good.
I mean, Margaret said she was waiting for the doves to fly out of it. I mean,
It was bad. It was like 3 feet tall.
the daughters were like, "Whoa!" Louis was like, "Whoa!"
It was like
Uh,
1993 Aquanet out, Guidette, Brooklyn hair.
and 93 degrees out that day. Imagine like this.
I remember that day because I was at my mom's house and we were all in the pool and it was so hot. And I'm like, oh, today's Teresa's wedding.
I know. Me and Cody were like, "Should we go? We know where it is." And see,
Yeah.
like lurk.
Correction. You said that.
You wanted to lurk.
You said
You're
that.
like, John, let's go.
I would have lurked.
Is that everything about? I mean, the wedding kind of sucked. The burlesque show sucked. I don't know. The naked dancers I didn't think was appropriate.
Bobby
And-
pin.
I
I
mean,
called
no
it a bobby
stick in
pin.
the mud. I don't know. I thought that was too much.
Yeah, totally.
If Stan Smith was doing like a Satan concert, I would have put that like in the film. Probably that would have.
Oh, there's another Brooklyn. Hi, Brooklyn. Yeah,
quite
George
nicely.
Washington vibes.
With it.
100%. That's good. Yeah, you're right about that one. I don't know. Is it? I think I say bobby pin, but it's probably not Bobby. It's probably Bobby, right?
Bobby.
Bobby. Or I say Bobby.
Yeah, that's us, Bobby pins, but they're Bobby pins.
Okay.
You got a Bobby pin,
I was like, you need a Bobby pin in that hair.
like an English cop, like a Bobby, or like the youngest one in curls, but on the boy side.
That's funny.
Bobby, right? Bobby Brady, he was the youngest. I think so. So
Is it Andy Dandy? Because I feel like Long Island's worse. Just my opinion.
Long Island is money.
Andy Dandy said upstate is worse, and I'm like, really? Because
No, upstate Long Island's worse. Upstate New York is worse than Long Island. No way. Oh,
let me just give you like a scenario, right? So like you have a little by house, like a 60 by 100, like two bathrooms, 3 bedrooms, like 60 by 100 property, and your taxes like start at 15,000, like start. So I don't know.
These people screaming outside. I forgot. This is like the most random shit you'll hear being screamed.
I love it. I think that's so interesting.
Oh, it's like summer rental. If you've seen that movie with John Candy, that's this time of year.
Yeah, it's probably the same, Andy. Probably is.
That's so wild that I just found out I had a first cousin in this chat.
I think that's the highlight of this night, and I love it. Guys, you want to like go to like Long Island and have dinner at like Vincent's and John can meet his whole family? I'll go. I'll be like the therapist of the table, introduce everybody, even though I don't know any of you. We'll have,
Hi, like the
family
staff's gonna
reunion.
come out and it's gonna be like, oh, this is my cousin Maria and my other cousin Anna and my other cousin Stella, and we're all related. So
All right, so let's hook it up. You got your brother Jazzo. You're in here. Hook it up. We'll all go to Vincent's and Carl
with
Place.
the one in Roosevelt Field over there.
Yeah, on Old Country Road.
Oh, they sit you really on top of each other.
Yeah, but I know the owner. We'll have a good table.
Like they really just they throw you. You're like cattle.
Yeah, but I know everybody.
Okay. Last time I was there, like one of the God.
Did I tell you the last time I told you this when I first talked to you, I think, but did I tell you the last time I was there I saw Angela eating there? I think I told you that.
You did, but like I believe it because the last time I was at Vincent's, I was with Ashley and Jay from the show. To be honest with you,
at that point, I don't think I spoke to you, but as soon as I started talking to you, I told you about it. I mean, I didn't go up to her or anything, but I saw her having dinner.
Yeah, the last time I was there, I was with Ashley and Jay when they were on their first season. That's the last time I was at Vincent's. And
So
again,
good.
we were on top of each other. It was
It's
really
my favorite.
Next. Oh, what else? So next week we had the reunion. That looks fun.
It looks intense.
And the desk, it's not cleared off yet. You have a cousin in upstate New York. Oh, there's cousin
Deep
Joe.
Head Bay. So, like, did you live near Roland Roaster? Because that's my jam.
How old are you also?
I'm talking to Brooklyn. Sorry.
Oh,
Separate
cousin
conversation.
Joe.
Brooklyn lived in Sheepshead Bay by Roll and Roaster, where I like eat once a month.
I used to live by there in Sheepshead Bay.
So you're in South Florida. So I have a place in South Florida in Las Olas. So are you near Las
Look at
Olas?
the connections being made here. Transcontinental type shit right here.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we have a place in Las Olas right on the water. So are you near there? That's in Fort Lauderdale.
And we also used to live in Fort Lauderdale. I mean,
My girl Susie
talk about
B.
when you know people.
We know exactly.
That's so funny, Susie, that you lived right there. I love that I'm engaging in the chat, guys, because I just learned how to do it.
But you're still on your phone.
I have to click back and forth. Shut up. I'm not tech savvy like you.
Just go on a laptop. You're gonna be like, oh my god, why have I been doing it on my phone this whole time? I get it.
I know.
I get it. I don't want to learn new things either, but you're gonna be like, okay.
I'm like really stunad with
Yeah,
certain
well,
things.
you're gonna be super stunad when you're gonna be like, okay, that's all. That's all.
I know.
Oh my god, 31. Okay, I'm thinking him like, oh, little first cousin Joey. He's probably like 12. Like that. I don't know. That's how I just built it up in my head. Like I didn't know how to talk. Right?
So,
like, you know.
Joe
Better be safe
DeAngelis.
than sorry.
Joe DeAngelis is 31. So we're gonna do dinner. Let's see who's coming to dinner, guys. I'm booking it. I'm booking the whole thing. Family reunion.
And it's in New Jersey. No, I wouldn't do that.
Jarzo is in Long Island too. So right?
Yes, he is in Long Island. He's in Suffolk.
There you go. Got my way.
He's not far from you.
This is so cool. I have to tell you, I've been watching John's lives for years, and I have never seen a family member pop up ever.
Well, I've seen that happen like countless times. It's just never like been true before.
I'm talking about a real living, breathing family.
Well, I know, but there've been like people that claim to have been family members of mine. I mean, we've been going through this for years. So like when it happens now, like just like before, I'm like, oh, you know.
Wow. So where is this? Where are you from? Are you in
Don't
New
say
York?
anything.
No, I'm just saying New York region.
Yes, I would say that's a safe answer to say New York region.
Okay.
Don't give too much away, cousin Joseph. Joey, is it? I don't know. Big J.
Thank you, Donnell. I have good ideas sometimes.
Oh no, don't message me on Instagram because I never check it.
That's true.
I think there are a lot of people that are mad because I have not checked Instagram. I have deleted the apps. I only brought it back up so people couldn't pose as me on it.
You want to know what's so cute? Your cousin, who's 31, has a picture of a cat as his picture. You have a lot in common already.
Well, we are first cousins, so there's that. Cats.
Love it.
First cousins.
The cat thing must run in the genes.
Must
Super fun night.
Because no one on my mom's side ever liked cats. What?
Super fun night. I love this. I'm so excited. Guys,
well,
can I tell you something? Like to all the women. Well, can I tell you all something? When you're on these lives, you have to stare at yourself talking, and you look at like every time I'm on this live, I'm like, oh, my face is so fat. Oh, my nose is so big. Oh, I have too much Botox. This is like a horrible thing having to look at yourself talk for this whole time.
That's why so many people don't.
You're right. I understand why people make videos and don't
I mean,
show
those
themselves.
people that don't like gave up on themselves long ago, and they can't face looking in the mirror ever, yet alone looking in the mirror when they're talking to them.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that don't ever show their faces. And I realize why, because you have to like stare at yourself and it's like, whoa, I need work.
No, Joe, if you want, you can message me on Instagram. I'll have someone check it. I just every time I go on Instagram, it's like 8 million messages like, did you see this? And oh my God, and this, look what this one did. So I just don't go on it anymore. I only have it up so people couldn't pose as me.
Thank you, Donnell. I'm trying to hold on to the youth. You know what I mean? Trying.
Oh, Twitter. I had to be following you, so I probably that wouldn't work either.
Do you guys like? Can I ask a question? Like, just so I'll see in your chat. Like, when we go off on these tangents of other conversations, do you guys like hate it? Because I love to talk about random shit. Just curious.
Oh, hey, Addie.
Hi, Addie.
I can't ever be in an avatar. I don't know. I just feel like people aren't watching to hear some weird
Thank
voice.
you, moderator 148. You're really
scream
sweet.
and be angry. All the
No, but Addie, you're right. Like, I feel like when someone's talking, I definitely want to know what they look like, or it's just a voice. You know, it doesn't seem real. But then when you have to
Hello, I'd listen to radio if I wanted.
Well, you got a good point, though. You do.
I mean, like, if you're gonna if you're gonna fail at everything and then be a YouTuber because that's the place that'll pay you for being a failure, and then you fail at that by not even showing your face.
Oh, they said I love the random shit. Thank you.
Just the bare nothing. Just the nothing. Just the littlest amount of.
Just a light hint of.
I mean, shit. These people can be sitting in their clothes for a week. You don't know.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'll be honest, guys. When we have a live, I put a little makeup on, I pull my hair up. I mean, I try, but you got to stare at yourself and you're like, whoa, I'm getting old. Woo!
And all week long, since our last live, all these revelations have come out. Oh, no. Oh, no, the truth comes out about John Yates.
Oh no, motherfucker.
Mole and his leak in his camp. Wow. When isn't there one? When isn't there a mole? When isn't there a leak? When isn't there a text?
Okay, so I don't know about this. Okay, so let's go back because I don't know.
It's something so stupid, and it
John
doesn't change
knows I have no
the
clue what's
truth
going on
or
in the
my
YouTube
story
world
whatsoever. It's like, oh look, it's Woodward and Bernstein over there thinking they got the Watergate tapes.
Well,
hold yourself accountable, says the bank robber.
So what did
they're gonna pay for this? Says the I don't know what you want to call that 80s perm girl, whatever she is.
I don't know who you're talking about. So can you explain what you're talking about to me, please?
I don't know.
Everyone, please.
You know me. I like answers. I have questions. I want answers.
I don't know. For the last 2 days, and again, I don't watch them. I don't watch anybody because I wouldn't have enough time in a day to sit in a bowl and shit if I had to watch what everybody was saying about me around the fucking clock. But and it's nice out, so and I'm happy in my life.
Good, you should be going out. Work your asses off.
Where was I? I forgot.
John knows I'm happy when he's working his ass off.
Well, that there's a mole in my camp, and like there always is, and screenshots.
There's a mole in your camp.
Screenshots were given because
it's not me.
Screenshots were given from the mole to the informant. Very CI.
I am the informer
type stuff, and and it shows absolutely nothing that is just a mixed up screen. Like I can't do this.
Can you spill it out? Because you're confusing the shit out of me.
I don't know how to explain it. It's a screenshot saying someone lied when they didn't, and who cares? I mean, it's about someone who else is dead in this community. I mean, they can't let these dead people go. I swear to God. Like, it may say RIP on your death certificate, but not on YouTube, because this shit is just every goddamn night. Like, they're just let their souls leave the earth.
I'm gonna have to stop you because I'm lost, and you're gonna have to. I'm sorry, but you're talking in circles.
What?
Cody, is he not talking in circles?
I'd say
because I don't even want to talk about it.
But then you brought it up. I don't know what you're saying. Now I'm getting frustrated.
Well, it was, Cagney and Lacey We're saying that I guess we lied, me and MTT, about the whole way I found out about Teresa. So that's why I said there always needs someone who's dead to talk about, because they
So
can't.
Teresa is the woman who
Yeah,
passed away,
and
unfortunately.
I mean it doesn't change anything I've had to say about how I found out or anything. And
Hold on. Like, are you saying that? Well, hold on, because that
I'm
can
not.
be very
I'm
bad.
just saying it's stupid.
No,
And
let me clarify. Are you saying that the story you repeated about her death is not true?
Oh no, that's true. They're saying it's the manner on how I found out the truth is not
Yeah,
true.
but the story is still exactly the same, correct?
Right.
Like, you didn't lie
But
about the story.
God, this is like, I don't want to talk about this stuff. It's stupid. They're saying, I said it was Terry Lynn. They're saying no, it was MTT, because they had this one screenshot, just like they had this one screenshot from this one person one time, and they had this one screenshot from this other person this other time, and
Well, they wouldn't.
it
That
doesn't
wouldn't be
change any
something
of
that.
what I have to say about it.
That
And
wouldn't be something they would be mad at you at. That would be something they'd be mad at this MTT person about, because she would be the one that lied then, right? That's not your problem, correct?
it is my problem.
Oh, okay.
It is. Trust me, everything's my problem.
Well,
And,
that's true.
And just to go to show you, MTT wasn't bothering anybody, not going live, not talking about any of these people. And, she has a lot of moderators that were friends with her in that chat. And it's kind of shitty. She wasn't bothering anybody.
Okay.
But whatever. I don't know.
Well,
just like I'm not going to talk about, Fritzy going live for I don't know how many hours the other night, calling, what was it, Amazon.com as me on speakerphone,
oh my
telling them
goodness.
sex acts I get into.
Are you kidding?
That's what I was told. I mean, I could be lying about
There
it.
was actually like an actual person who took the time to go online and call companies.
It's the same stuff. I mean, if you want to, Yahoo.
That blows me away.
I mean, it's on his channel. Go look. I don't care.
I don't know who it is, but they actually called companies saying it was you.
Yeah, and then I guess I was getting intimate with whatever customer sales rep I was talking to.
Oh my God. Guys, in the chat, is this like stuff you've never heard before? Because this is not like real life to me.
This was the same night about like this, Maria and Ann text that came to light, so I don't care.
Oh boy. That's insane. Well, it's never a dull moment in the YouTube world, I guess.
And it's just silly. Like, they want to say I'm the crazy one, but you're sitting here as a 40-year-old man with like, I want to say like a 5-year-old daughter. I don't know how old she is, but she's young.
Well, he's blessed then. He's got a family and children.
Like, this is how you spend your nights. Like, and I'm the crazy one. I'm the one, and it's a little wild.
I've never heard of these things. Bye, Drazo. Have a good night.
Good night, Steven. I mean, it just, and then like, and it's not even like he's doing it for like a room of like 100 or 500 or 700 or 1,000. It's like there's like 41 people in the chat.
Wow.
41. And I mean,
that's
you do you.
Sad. Very sad. Well, moving on, because that's just insanity. I've never heard of these things in my life. Moving on.
There's like a race trying to happen. Like I'm waiting for like Toretto to get like out of the car and like, do you hear it?
There you go.
I agree with you, Drazo. Calm. I tell him every day, John, I like you calm and collected. And any other way,
I'm calm. I'm fine. I'm.
No, that's what he said. He said,
good.
I loved you this way.
It's just silly. I'm not going to go back and forth with them over a text. I'm like, I'll show this text, you show that text. Like, not going to do it. I don't care. You pretty much
let go and let God.
Me than there is to say. So I'll wait for you to say something outrageous again, and then I'll put my 2 cents in, and then that's it. But I said I wanted to stop talking about 90 Day Fiance because it was like the same script, different cast. This is the same script, same
Yeah.
cast. Like, okay, John gets a text. John gets a threatening police calls. Oh, we send the police to John's house. Oh, now someone turned on him. It's the bingo cards.
You're just saying it gets old.
And like I've been playing this game as a first-hand player for a long time. So,
Yeah.
and for Christ's sakes, Maria is like in her 60s, making up like catty like high school names like Jaundice and Slowfee. Like,
What's
wow.
that?
Because she's hip and she thinks she's like the boss of YouTube, so she gives everybody like nicknames.
Oh.
It just makes her situation even like more sadder, to be honest with you.
Well,
like,
I wish them all well.
she types out like the chat and she's like, "Ooh, Slowfee, I'm winning." Like
that whole thing, what you just told me, confused me because again, I'm only gonna say this one more time. I don't know the situation. I know what you said, but the story of how the sad story of how this woman passed is still the same, no matter who told you, right? Maybe they didn't want.
It's not about who told me. It's about they're mad because I was told. I did say it first that they didn't get the jump on it, and now they're trying to make more content off it. Saying,
well, listen,
but it was an inside job, and like none of my friends are friends with fucking those people.
Devil's advocate, because you know how I am. Maybe they're mad because you said it out the gate, and maybe they wanted to like wait to say it because it just happened. And maybe they feel like you were not the person to deliver it because you hated her and she hated you. I can understand that if that's why they're mad. I get it. But if the story is the same, either way you slice it.
And MCT is in the chat, and there's also a lot more.
Okay, I'm just commenting on the one thing you told me.
I don't walk a word of what I said back. And it's just another fucking tactic.
Wiggle with it.
MTT did nothing to these people except be my friend. And if they don't, I just found out.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Maria
goes after people who are like my friend. She sends them threatening messages, and if they don't crack, then they'll attack you. I mean, like. It's MTD didn't do anything to anybody. And a big reason why I felt a certain way about the people in Maria's chat after she just decided to turn on me when she wanted to be my best friend was because, Maria and she just turned and all the moderators, Brooke, that's why I got mad at Brooke. And none of them defended me. Not one moderator, not one person in the chat when I was getting eviscerated. And this was news to everybody, and other people were sending me DMs behind the scenes. I love you. No, don't we don't love you. All those people in there kissing her ass. They sent me all these messages, and I'm like, well, can you not talk about my friend when I'm getting torn apart? Right. And that's because they're all afraid of this psycho granny who crochets.
Who is that?
Maria.
Oh, okay.
The bank robber.
Oh, John.
What? She is. Did you ever hear line 23?
I know you told us the story, but keep calling her that over and over. It is what it is. It's not going to change.
I can call her a bank robber until I'm blue in the face. It won't change. It won't change that she is a bank robber.
Oh gosh.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah, I agree.
Someone who is a bank robber and stealing money from a bank and opening up bogus accounts in her family's names to siphon money. I mean, how much worse? I mean, like, this was a scheme, an operation. It wasn't just like a one time you go into the bank, stick them up, give me your money.
I think it would be
a
really
well
great.
thought out
plan. Come on, don't stop.
Since we're all adults, wouldn't it be so great to get this woman Maria on a chat and the two of you actually speak
No.
without yelling
No.
and solve this shit.
No. No.
Okay. They act like you're the worst thing since sliced bread. You're the most horrible person.
And I don't care.
I don't get it. I don't get it, people. I don't get it.
I don't care.
Well, listen, it is what it is. I'm sorry about the situation. I see this crafting with MTT. Sorry about your situation with these people. Hope it gets better.
It's not, and it never will. I mean, let's not kid ourselves. It's not ever going to get better, and it never will.
That sucks.
I mean, everyone knows it watching this.
Like I said, I'm allowed to give my opinion because you're brought up.
Well, I think we could all say safely that it's never going to get better, and it won't ever stop.
On this topic, I think maybe like these women got mad because you found out really quickly and you probably put it out there before they did, or before like maybe the family or some of her extended family knew, and they don't like the timing of it or the way you said it, which I could understand that, but you hated her, so she didn't.
I don't give a good fuck what her extended family has to fucking say.
I'm just saying.
I give two fucks what her aunt Brenda twice removed from the mountains of fucking Utah has to say
could be
about what her fucking daughter, what she was doing to me. Don't care.
Well, wait a minute.
No,
I have
honey.
a question. Were these women, this woman Maria, was she good friends with the woman who passed away?
At one point, and then she wasn't, and then only when she had the stroke did she pretend that they were friends again. I was the only one who stayed truthful and honest, said, no, she's a horrible woman. I'm happy she's where she is. But all these people who were saying, oh, she was great, all liars. Maria, Anna, Brooke, they would do nightly lies about how terrible she was. Please.
So they didn't really care for her either.
No. Please.
Can we not talk about this?
You either voted for Katie Heron or Regina George. That's what you got in that.
Oh, well, crazy times. Let's go back to Teresa's hair.
It's just crazy. And
crazy.
I don't think they wanted you to know, or if you knew, I don't think they wanted you to say it. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. That's my opinion.
What is this?
Call me crazy.
Crazy.
Sheila.
She's horrible, and I don't care.
Anywho.
Yeah, I mean,
Pick it back up, guys. Pick it back up.
Not going to go into the same.
Yeah, because I don't like going down these rabbit holes.
There's nothing new I can say about how horrible people already are. Oh, they got more horrible, guys. Woo, to more horrible. Cheers. I mean, what? What are we going to say?
I definitely don't want to sit up here and go down these rabbit holes because they don't get solved. And that's what annoys me. Tomorrow, it'll just be more shit. And for me, that's a waste of my time. I want to focus on the positivity and keep it moving. And I tell John this every day, none of these people want good for you. If I happen to see something online, I don't even send it to him because why? He's working all day and it's just going to go backwards instead of forwards, So what's the point? More bull crap? No. There's no point.
Yeah, so I'm sorry I didn't give everybody the reaction they wanted.
Well, I'm proud of you for that, my friend.
Here. Plus, it's nice out. So, is there?
And we got a new
I am 44,
tonight.
Joseph. Be careful. That's it.
54.
I'm 44. Prick. Shut up.
54.
He is.
I was gonna say, John, you are a liar.
He has an old thing for old men. It's weird.
Oh. Well, you know what, guys? I have to tell you. So do I. I do. And you know what? I'm 40, and I have a weird thing for old men.
He likes grandpa.
Do you know who I love? I love Armand DeSante. Ooh, he played John Gotti in the Gotti movie, like the first one. Girls, he was.
So you like
gone.
Ricardo like Montalban. You like the old grizzled.
John, you know that I like when you put on your Picardi.
That's right. Love me some
Run,
Armand
run,
DeSante.
I'm not 54. I'm 44. See what you do?
Cody, that's going to be
Lie.
everywhere.
I'm 44.
Yeah.
Christ. I hope I look good for 54 then. Like, whatever.
He's 54.
Yeah, I do. I happen to gear towards like the old men looking refined, like little gray on the sides, like the little Guido look. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I can't help it.
I think we're good. Like, the wedding sucked. It was kind of a bore.
I'm very much looking forward to the reunion. Very much. Because it's going to be some big. Did you see Andy Cohen yell at Teresa?
Yeah, but it's the first time it's happened either.
No, but John, I've never seen him yell like that. I've never seen him yell like that. I was
He's
like,
yelled at them when he was like, "Shut up!"
That was a good one.
No, I'm looking forward to the reunion. I don't know. I don't have to watch like 90 Day on Sunday again, do I?
Excuse me. I do so much for you doing the live about Jersey.
That live was pretty dreadful.
Guys,
I'm just saying. I'll watch like the first 5 minutes of it.
In the chat, can you put like the number 5 if you want us to do a 90-day live? Just put the number 5 and we'll go by that. And if we outnumber John, then too bad. I'll do it myself.
Also, okay. What was I gonna say? Shit. I forgot now. I don't remember.
Do we have 5s?
Was that Brian?
Ooh, I'm seeing a lot of 5s, John.
Yeah. There's
tons of 5s.
All of 4 5s there. So, and Wendy, you can't count 4 times in a row. 5 times.
Don't talk to my Wendy H. She's perfect. Oh, we're doing it.
Yeah. We'll see.
We're doing it.
I think we're good. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to go. I just want to do this pissing contest with them. Like, okay, go live as me. Like, do jerk off and call. Like, I'm John Yates. And if you get to be me and call Verizon employees.
So wait.
Whatever. It's fine.
Hold on.
Go ahead, do it.
I'm confused about that. So I just want to know from me. So this person you're telling me, what's his name?
Fritz. He's a Yahoo boy. He's Phil. He goes by many names.
Okay. So he was on live calling companies?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And like, what was the joke or what was the motive? Like, what?
Just being an asshole.
What was he telling the companies?
I didn't watch, but from what I was told, it was, "Hi, I'm John Yates, and I live at 20 or 100 DuPont or whatever."
Whoa.
And then I guess he would be talking to somebody about something, and they bring up sexual stuff. I don't know. But like, again,
whatever.
More drunk people just walking by.
I hear them. They're loud.
Yeah, I told you. Summer rental.
Wow.
Summer rental
John,
for the rest of the year.
What is 4th of July like by you?
It's wild here. And we're like right
on the road.
So we miss nothing.
Apparently so.
So yep. But it is still early, so I wanted to actually go to the boardwalk. So
good, you should go.
So
guys, I'll have to try to convince John to like maybe go on Monday night if he's willing to do, or Tuesday. Well, we'll see.
And to my cousin Joseph, a pleasure meeting you.
Yes, hi Joseph.
And that's it. That's all I got, guys. I'll see you next time I see you. All
awesome.
Right. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.